MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the Bacon and the Colorado Rockies. The Rockies look for the series sweep at home against their division rivals. First pitch is next. Patrick Corbin, a left-hander from New York State, is the starter on the mound. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, you can tell by this strikeout-to-walk ratio, 2-to-1, that this guy is more a pitch-to-contact guy than a strikeout-walk guy.
So coming to the plate, J.J. Fink. He will lead this one off today. First pitch on its way. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the game's first pitch is taken for ball one. These Rockies guys, they've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Hey, Matty, we're taking a look at a team right here, D-Roll. Through 5 games of this homestand, they're 3-2. I know they were expecting more, but they'd like to win this one here today and get that up to 4-2 on this homestand.
Yeah, this is an important one right here. You don't want to go 500 first 6 games, especially at home. On the road, you can deal with it. At home, this is a must-win. No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball, middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard-hit line drive.
Perhaps wisely, another look to first, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Standing in now, Bubba Gann. Pitch out, nothing doing. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. Corbin has thrown a little over 150 innings of work so far, and through those innings he's posted a whip a little under 1.5. Certainly something he'd like to improve on. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. And set up behind the dish is Woody Keller as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
You know, D-Row, Woody Keller's a good umpire, but at times the consistency kind of wavers a little bit. I'm not sure if you'd say he's a low ball umpire or a high ball umpire. Sometimes his zone changes from game to game.
Yeah, he can be a little inconsistent, Dan, no question about it, but he's approachable. As an offensive player, I just want to be able to turn around and say, is that as far as you're going today? And Woody will usually give you an answer.
Hit out towards second. Fielded cleanly. On to first to complete the double play.
Batting third. The third baseman.
So striding in, Hack Duncan. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, and that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started. Boy, that's a nasty breaking ball right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the corner. As they say, that's a Hall of Fame pitch.
Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. Lucas Mudd will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy has really struggled coming into this game, right? The league is hitting just under 300 against this guy, and that's something he really needs to improve on. And it'll be interesting to see if that trend continues in this start here.
In now for Colorado, Ozzie Smith. So we check out how he did in August versus how he's finishing off the season down the stretch here in September. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. Dan Dero, as we take a look at our visiting club as they take the field in this scoreless ball game. They come off another loss last time out, and in fact they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty B, and you know one thing you don't want to do here, Dero, you've been on some good teams, not to lose focus at this point of the year, to keep the big picture in sight, because there is a postseason lurking, and it's so easy to get ahead of yourselves and not take the rest of the schedule serious.
I think the nice thing for this team is that they won the division. They will, for whatever happens, get a 5-game series. It's not that 1-game wild card, win or go home. This team can prepare themselves to battle and try and win 3 out of 5.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
289 is the average coming in. 11 home runs, 39 driven in. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2. Robinson swings a very capable bat against left-handed arms like this. Even though he doesn't usually show a ton of power, he does put the bat on the ball, however, and of course his plus speed helps him pick up a lot of hits.
Yeah, and that's what I love about him. He knows his skill set and he stays within himself and doesn't try and do too much. He understands what he's capable of, hits the ball on the ground, line drives, maybe a gapper for a triple, and puts the defense on their heels.
Striding in for the Rockies, Tony Perez. And he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. Here's a slider that's inside, 1-0. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. A ball and 2 strikes to Perez.
Wow, what makes it so tough to be a hitter is to be able to hitting change of speeds, right? You're geared up for the fastball, and all of a sudden he pulls the string and throws you the straight change, the dreaded equalizer.
Throw to first in plenty of time, and his side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Rockies, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Next will be the designated hitter, Big Daddy Rico, and there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. Now here it comes. Couldn't help himself that time as he chases one below the knees. It's strike 1. Today's contest is, of course, the finale of the series, and the home side has dominated so far. They've got the opportunity to complete the sweep with a win in this one.
This team going for the sweep is looking for some home cooking. It's always nice to win a series, but particularly nice when you can sweep a series at home.
And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. Reddick moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
That is fair. The center fielder, Davis.
Striding into the box, Crash Davis. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only 1 score. Here's the first pitch to him. Sent on the ground out to second. Reined in. And there's out number 2.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Now at the plate, Champ Camp, and there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. No score here as we play inning number 2. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Slider is in there, and now it's 1-2. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
And, whoa, awfully close, but it's ball 4 according to Woody Keller.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
Settling in now, Moose Lang. And he's been tearing the cover off the ball these past few days, as you see there. First delivery to him on the way. And that misses for ball 1.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
That evens it up 1-1.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
Here's the 1-1. Camp leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. To third, right to Ramirez. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Marcell Ozuna.
Marcell Ozuna.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Shut down.
The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
Playing 11, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Up and in on the hands. It's 2 balls and a strike. Three and 1 to the Rockies left fielder.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
Looked like he might have gotten squeezed a little bit right there, and you know he's talking to himself in his head about it. That kind of stuff goes both ways, though. Hitters get their fair share of crummy calls going against them, too.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Ketel Marte comes into this one with just 1 hit in 9 tries for the series. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit sharply on the ground. Scooped up, and he thought about going to second, but he'll go to first instead. And there's 1 away.
Batting 6, the third baseman, Ramirez.
Coming to the plate now, Jose Ramirez. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
No.
Ball and no strikes to count to Jose Ramirez. A line drive, base hit to left field, and this one scoots all the way to the wall. He's in at second safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
Just some more of the same from him. He's been clutch all year with runners in scoring position, and he does it again here with a double. Tack on another RBI to his season total.
Here's Jonathan Scope now as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He'll enter play here with an average just over 250 with 19 homers and 58 runs batted in. Set to deliver the 0-1. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike.
Hey, with first base open, pitcher's definitely going to nibble and try and see if the hitter expands the zone.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Here's another 0-2. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Batting it, the right fielder.
So a runner in scoring position with 2 men gone. And that brings up the former Gold Glover Josh Reddick. And he takes ball 1.
1 ball.
2 out here and a runner at second. And he lays off here as well. It's 2-0 now to the Colorado right fielder.
He's going to have a talk with the umpire after this half inning, because if he's not going to get those calls, he's got to come a little bit more over the heart of the plate, and that usually means damage done.
3-0 to him now. 3 balls, no strikes. Comes with a slider, 3-0, but gets it over for strike 1.
It'll be interesting if he comes in the zone aggressively again here. With the base open, he doesn't have to.
Grounded up the first baseline. Rolled slowly down the first baseline. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Pulled toward right center field. Long run for the right fielder. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Rockies do get a run in the inning on this RBI double. We've played 2. It's now 1-0 Colorado. Leading off the inning, lefty Lopez, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Lefty Lopez.
First pitch of the at-bat. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Center fielder on the run. He can't get there as it falls in.
Batting up, the shortstop, Bucky.
Into the box, Bucky Taveras. He's been feeling pretty good about things recently as you see the numbers over his past 10 contests. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Got him fishing that time. 0-1. Taveras, a California-born ball player. He was taken in the 30th round during the 2020 draft.
What an absolute steal. I mean, this guy has gotten a lot of people some big raises in the organization. To be drafted as low as he was and turned himself into one of the biggest superstars in our sport. I am very impressed with what this guy's been able to accomplish.
Fastball taken inside for a ball. 2-1 now. All even now. 2-2. Runners on the move for second. Pitch strike 3 called. The throw is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
I like the aggressiveness with 2 strikes to put the runner in motion. Sometimes that can backfire and it can turn into one of those strike him out, throw him out double plays, but he was able to get there safely at second.
So digging in now, J.J. Fink, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Here comes the first pitch. One out and a runner on second base. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Fouled away. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch.
Ball.
And this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
The 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Wow, talk about a waste pitch on 2-2. That one wasn't even close. I don't know anyone that would have swung at that pitch.
Now a spin and a throw back to second, and a dive, but he's back in. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And, whoa, awfully close, but it's ball 4, according to Woody Keller.
I'm sure the manager is fine with that. He tried to entice him with that 3-2 pitch, but he didn't take the bait. First base was open, though, so he just needs to make a good pitch for a ground ball.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Bubba Gann. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line to the right side. That's in there. Base hit. And a good throw is going to hold that runner at third, so they're loaded now with only one away.
First base.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
So now to the plate, Hack Duncan. The throw to Robinson. Back to first, but it's right over his head.
Errors are going to happen even at this level, but you'd like to limit them to times when they don't hurt you too much. Well, so much for that. The error brings 2 runs across the plate, so that did really sting.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Big Daddy. Rico, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. He's set. Here it comes. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Here it is. Hit high and deep out to left field. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. As he arrives at second without a play, as a run will score on the play as well. And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. Into the box now, Crash Davis. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. The Rockies do, of course, trail by a couple of runs already, so they're going to have to work from behind to earn the sweep.
Sweeps aren't easy to do at this level, particularly with the competition being so stiff. They're down a couple of runs early, but there's a lot of baseball left, and the way they're playing right now, this game's far from over.
Count even now at 1-1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll be off the wall in right center. He pulls into second safely, as also on the play a run comes across to score.
With that hard double, you get a glimpse to see why this guy is a legitimate MVP candidate this season. Whenever he gets a chance to produce, he seems like he takes advantage of it. Great example there.
At the plate, Champ Camp, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He enters here right at the 290 mark. A dozen home runs and 65 RBIs. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, strike 1.
1-1.
Good slider there, gets a swing and miss.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to tack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks his zone or buries something in the dirt.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Swung on and chopped down the line at first. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. From the stretch. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
He certainly has an open base down there, but you don't want your defender standing flat-footed for much longer.
Here now the 2-2.
Full count.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Hit out towards second. He's got it. And no chance on the throw here as he reaches first easily.
Dan, after this infield hit right here, this guy has to be so frustrated. He's been having a rough outing, and he's not discriminating the way he gives them up.
No, he isn't. You know what he's going to do after this one? He's going to go to the movies and watch the movie about himself, the Rocky Horror Pitching Show, because this has been a nightmare.
Stepping in now, Moose Lang. As he'll take a look at ball one.
It's not easy to continue pounding the strike zone when you've given up 3 consecutive hits, but he has to trust that getting the ball down in the zone will get him an out.
Now the 1-0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Now the 2-0.
3 balls, no strikes.
You look in the dugout, you can tell that manager's getting ready to come out on that top step. If he doesn't get out of this situation right here, and it's a tough one, I think the bullpen comes in.
The 3-0. 3-1 to him now. Hit hard down the line, but this will wind up foul as he runs the count full now.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Now the payoff pitch home. Grounded to short. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. The Bacon are out on top 4-1. Standing in, Ezra Montalvo. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. 0-1 count. Here it comes.
Ball.
Hit in the air out to left. Left fielder is on the move. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Ozzie Smith.
Stepping in, Ozzie Smith. He went down swinging to start the home first. Now here's the pitch. No balls and a strike to count. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Smith stands just shy of 6 feet at 5'11" and bats from both sides of the plate. He's in the midst of his 20th major league campaign. Pretty remarkable. Almost 2 full decades playing at the highest level.
I can't even begin to imagine 20 years in the show. The umbrella of what he falls under. Guys like Craig Biggio, Derek Jeter, Tony Gwynn, to name a few. To hang in there for 2 decades, just incredible feat.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up Jackie Robinson. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Low for ball 1.
Got to be careful with this guy here. He can really handle the bat. Even though they're 2 outs, he might try to drop one down for a base hit.
Hit on the ground to third. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. Striding in once again, lefty Lopez. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
0-1 the count. Chopped toward the second baseman. Reined in. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now batting. Rockies.
Ready now, Bucky Taveras. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and he was locked up by a good fastball for strike 3 last time. I'm interested to see if they attack him the same way. Come at him with hard velo late or snap something off in the 3rd to see if he'll fish.
And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0. Three and 0 now.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
3-1 the count now. 4-1 our score as we play inning number 4. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Now batting. Second baseman.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, J.J. Fink. Here comes the first pitch. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. The 1-0. Whoa, right back at him, and it hit him. Safe at first. A good effort to recover there, and he almost made the play, but that's a base hit. And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg, and that is his plant leg, which is always a concern, but from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue. To the plate now, Bubba Gann. Hit high and deep out there to left center field. Center fielder looking up, and that baby's gone. So a 3-run shot to left center, number 25 for him on the year, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
Not every home run is exactly the same. That ball was absolutely destroyed.
Here comes manager Bud Black out of the dugout heading for the mound. And he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll exit here this afternoon to more than a handful of boos, I'm sure, after what can only be described as a terrible pitching performance. Into the box, Hack Duncan. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Gaussman uses a split-fingered fastball as one of his weapons of choice in the arsenal. He can really be very deceptive when that pitch is working, and I'd imagine as a hitter it's always in the back of your mind. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. This is on the ground over to first. Perez fields it cleanly, and a step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The batter, number 1, designated hitter, Big Daddy Rico.
Striding forward now is the DH, Big Daddy Rico. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, it's been an offensive explosion for him today. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everyone seems to be putting barrel on baseball in this lineup.
No balls and 1 strike. The windup and the 0-1. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
Lifted in the air out to right. Reddick will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. But the big blow of the inning comes right here, a 3-run home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. The Bacon are out in front here, 7-1. Stepping up now, Tony Perez. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going, so what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, man, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
And this is just a cut fastball. He's trying to sneak in the back door. He's unable to get it done. Leaves it right over the heart of the plate, and that's just too easy for a guy like this. He's licking his chops as the ball arrives, and he drills it to the outfield for an extra base hit.
And that'll bring in Marcell Ozuna as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. That average pushing up near 350 now. 27 homers and 97 driven in. And it's fouled away. Ozuna, a 6'1" right-handed swinger and thrower. He was an 8th round selection during the 2020 draft.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Wow, that's one of the toughest pitches in baseball to hit, right? That good straight changeup, El Cambio. There's not much you can do with that. You're going off of that arm speed, and the ball, it just doesn't get there.
In now, Ketel Marte. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. Hit out towards second. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away.
Now batting.
Boy, it's so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
So now to the plate, Jose Ramirez. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1.
Hey, after the double in his first at bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
And the 2-1.
3-1.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit in now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
Full count, 3-2.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Ready with the payoff pitch. And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
He's going to be pretty upset with himself about that 3-2 pitch. All you want to do in that count is make a competitive pitch, but that one wasn't even sniffing the zone, and he let him get away.
Here's the first pitch to him. Jonathan Scope is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. From the belt, kicks and deals. A ball and a strike.
You can't go after that pitch with less than 2 strikes on you. There's no way you're going to do any damage with a ball executed down and away in the zone.
1 run on 3 hits and 1 error in the ball game for the Rockies so far. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. The catch is made deep in the alley, and here comes the runner from third. And the run is in to score from third. That makes it a 7-2 game.
Obviously, he's hoping for more up there with the bases loaded, but you can't be too upset with the sac fly.
Digging in now, Josh Reddick. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. 2 down, runners at first and second. Fouled off. Drilled on the ground to short. Fielded cleanly. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. A couple of hits lead to 1 in the inning for Colorado. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. The Bacon are out in front, 7-2. Digging in and looking for more. Crash Davis as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers.
He just ramps up and here's the fastball by him. 0-2.
Hey, he's got excellent stuff working right now. Somebody has to make an adjustment. You're seeing a lot of late swings. No one's getting the front foot down. No one's getting the barrel to the baseball.
And it's 1-2.
2 strikes.
Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya! Solo shot to right center. 38th home run of the season for him, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Standing in now, Champ Camp. Yes, he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
Bases are empty here, nobody out. Popped up. In there, a base hit.
Boy, this is just a case of another really good hitter finding a way, even though that was a soft liner, finding a way to get hits.
Yeah, he usually hits rockets and catches the barrel, but even his soft liners fall. Dan, he has a knack for keeping his bat in his zone and giving himself a chance much longer than the average ball player.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And he fouls this one off. Nobody out, runner on first. Oh, and it's not often you see a guy like that flail so badly up there, but that was a great pitch for out number 1. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Lefty Lopez stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. In there, and it's 0-2 now. Hit on the ground out to short. Smith is there. To second for 1. The relay not in time as he beats the throw by a step.
Well, he showed right there why he's such a tough guy to double up. He can fly, and he busted it down the line, so they just get the 1 out.
Digging in, Bucky Taveras. He'll swing it from the left side right here. Runners off for second. Smoke toward the hole. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. Throw from Reddick won't be in time. He's in there at third.
A little 2-out lightning could turn into something big right here with the runner being in motion. Batter finds a knock, and now we got first and third and damage on the way.
Stepping in now, J.J. Fink as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Runner goes down the first baseline. And Perez will just step on the bag, and that will retire the side. But add on 1 more as the solo shot stretches their lead even further. On to the bottom of the 5th. California is on top here, 8-2. Welcome back to Coors Field in Denver as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Rockies skipper Bud Black between innings, specifically about his club's offensive output to this point. And he really emphasized that they're not doing a very good job capitalizing on run-scoring opportunities. They've had a ton of chances in this game with runners in scoring position, but they have just 2 hits in those at-bats. Now, that's not awful, but they feel they've left a lot of runs on the table as a result. One thing they're emphasizing is quieting the moment and not trying to do too much.
Leading off.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
The catcher, Ezra Montalvo.
First pitch of the at-bat. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Davis has it, and it's a quick out number 1.
The batter, number 1.
Ready once again, Ozzie Smith. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. First offering on its way. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
2 runs, 3 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for the Rockies so far. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Lopez is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Now batting, second baseman, Jackie Robinson.
Digging in, Jackie Robinson. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. First delivery to him on the way.
Quite an interesting outing up to this point as we head into the middle innings. He's pitching quite well, but you look at his first pitch strike percentage, less than 40%. That's going to be something he's going to need to clean up moving forward.
And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Rockies. Still 8-2. New inning set to get underway, and standing in the rookie outfielder Bubba Gann. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Ball 2 now.
when you're down 6 on the mound, you got to at least throw strikes here.
2-0 count. The pitch. Swing and a ball hit foul as this will find the seats in right. Now the 2-1. Hard on the ground towards short. Smith is up with it. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting, third baseman.
Now in the box, Hack Duncan. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First delivery to him on the way.
Ball. 1 ball, no strikes.
Lifted the other way down the left field line. Ozuna on the run. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Now batting, designated hitter.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Big Daddy Rico. He flew out in his last at bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Man, it's a pitcher you have to love pitching 0-2. Multiple ways, up, down, in and out, throw the breaking ball. A lot of different ways to get guys out.
0-2 count, and the pitch.
No. No.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Striding in, Tony Perez. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, let's get him.
Here comes the first pitch. The windup and the 0-1.
1, 2.
Liner in there for a base hit. So a line drive single to left makes it 2 hits for him now this afternoon at the plate. And as we present the Rockies leaderboard, you can see he currently paces the ball club in that department. Here's Marcell Ozuna, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. From the stretch. And he gets ahead 0-1.
0-1.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
1-1. It's the outside corner for the second strike.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
The 2-2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And foul, though it had the home run distance. A runner at first with no outs here. Tried to get him with the cutter, but it's a full count, 3-2. Ketel Marte will be next. Down the third baseline. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Another full count pitch home. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. Nobody out, runner on first. And, whoa, awfully close, but it's ball 4, according to Woody Keller.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
So stepping in, Ketel Marte. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here's a cold strike about thigh high. 0-1. And he misses with it. 1-1.
Hey, that backdoor breaking ball just missed. He had a chance to run it to 0-2.
A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Again, he sends it out of play. And a slider. Oh, got a favorable call on that one, as that's the first out of the inning.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
Skipper's out of the third base dugout on his way toward the mound. And a change is in the offing, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. He'll wind up lasting just 1 out into the 6th inning, but he'll leave with the lead and was effective in this one. To the plate now, Jose Ramirez. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low, it's ball 1. It was a walk in his last trip. Swung on and missed. 1-1.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming in, and boom, the bottom falls out of it. Terrific pitch.
He'll go to the bag for 1, and he'll be safe on the fielder's choice. So instead of trying to force the ball around the horn, he takes the sure route himself by stepping on the bag at third. Now to the plate, Jonathan Scope. His career numbers against this pitcher. It's a big enough sample size, but he's just 1 for 14. He's also been a strikeout victim 6 times. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Green, the former Yankee, he signed as a free agent with this organization earlier in the season.
Yeah, he didn't have an opportunity to really get acclimated to this ball club. Showing up during the season is not always easy, opening the doors to a big league clubhouse and trying to get to know your teammates. The best way to get to know them is to go out and produce.
The 1-2. Slow roller down the third baseline. He's got it. On to first, and the Rockies fail to cash in as that ends the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. 7th inning coming up. California is out in front here, 8-2. Standing in, Crash Davis. He'll step in to start things out here against Kevin Gossman.
The last at-bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
And he'll step on first himself for the out.
The first baseman, number 10. Yeah.
Into the box now, Champ Camp, already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Now here it comes. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. A little behind on that swing. Ground ball right side, and that is through into right field for a single.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line them, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good two-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
At the plate now, Moose Lang, as he will swing at the first pitch and line this one into left center, and that's going to get down for extra bases. Camp is on his way home. The relay, they'll add on to their total as the run scores all the way from first. Now a 9-2 ball game. In now, lefty Lopez. As he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
They're going to probably stay away from this guy. He's got so much power, you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate. But I think when pitchers try to be too cute on that outside corner, they might leak one a little bit inside, and this is where that guy would jump on it.
Hard hit ball to second. Throw over to Perez will be in plenty of time, and the inning is over. So 1 run here on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left. Stepping into the box, Josh Reddick. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
1-0 the count. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. Slider gets the outside. That's a strike. Splitter taken here, 2-1. And the pitch. And he takes a good swing at that one as this is sent down the line in right, but ultimately into the crowd, a foul ball. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Hit in the air out to right. Lopez is there, 2 down. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Ozzie Smith. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A ball and a strike to Colorado's leadoff batter. Pulled toward right center field. Davis is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. They're down by a touchdown. It's 9-2. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring forth the slugging shortstop, Bucky Taveras. Lifted in the air out to center field. Long run for the center fielder. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
The batter, the second baseman.
Now at the plate, J.J. Fink. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball.
The Rockies came into this one riding pretty high, presented with the opportunity to sweep the series. However, it has clearly not gone the way they'd hoped.
One of the things you have to do is play 27 outs and not give any at-bats away. They're down by several runs here. It doesn't look good, but they still have a chance. And when you have a chance, you have hope.
Well, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his 3rd single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4. Not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
Pitch misses low. The throw down. Ball's there, and he is out. Good throw.
Wow, that's a big-time throw right there, and it's a tall task to throw him out stealing a bag, but he got rid of it quickly, and it was a good job down there applying the quick tag. They'll have to feel good about that one.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses, ball 2. And for the opposition, wrapping this up and salvaging a win would at least make their trip out of here a little more pleasant.
This could be just what the doctor ordered. Nobody likes to get swept on the road, so winning this one could be big for building back team morale.
Got him swinging on the splitter that time, and with that, the side is retired. Coming to the plate now, Jackie Robinson. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided.
The second baseman, Jackie Robinson.
Spud Superbowl is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. He's set and the pitch.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Tony Perez comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
And he won't even have to take the bat off its moorings. A 4-pitch walk here. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And that's cut on and missed, 0-1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
In for a strike, it's 1-1. 2 out with a man at first. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. And another foul ball. The next 1-2 pitch. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. Rockies strand 1. They're down by a touchdown. It's 9-2. Chris Martin comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Digging in to try it again. Hack Duncan comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
Well, that's another great hitting count here on 2-0. It's no wonder why they're up 7.
This is on the ground over to first. And that is into right field, so the leadoff man's aboard here to kick off the 9th.
The pitcher got the result he was looking for. Change up down in the zone, gets him to hit it on the ground, but obviously the result wasn't what he wanted.
Into the box now, Big Daddy Rico. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Hit high and deep out to left. Ozuna looks up. Booyah! It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Home run number 44 on the year as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now.
Yeah, it's a long season with a lot of peaks and valleys, but he's getting hot here in September. That bodes well for him and his team as things crank up in October. We'll see if he can stay hot when it matters the most.
The center fielder, number 24.
At the plate, Crash Davis swinging a liner toward the gap in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. Around second, he's on his way to third. And he's safe.
Man, he's wishing right now this game could go on forever, or at least until he can get up again, because otherwise that is probably his last at-bat of the game, leaving him one leg shy of hitting for the cycle. Regardless, he's had an incredible game.
Trevor Rosenthal comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Standing in now, Champ Camp. And a fastball in the dirt, but it's blocked nicely as he keeps it in front of him. Now the 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Now at the plate, Moose Lang. They've got 2 already home in the inning and a potential third waiting in the wings only 90 feet away. He's set. Here it comes.
Ball.
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Hit hard back up the middle. And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third.
Yeah, Matt, hard to stay focused on the game when the score is this far out of hand, especially when you're on the losing side of it. Even as broadcasters, it can be a little bit challenging to stay fully dialed in.
Into the box, lefty Lopez, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He was a ground out victim last time up. That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1. 3 runs already home here. Again, another foul ball. The 1-2.
We're playing 2-2. Full count.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Now the payoff pitch home. A little roller toward the hole. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out.
Now back.
Ready for another chance? Bucky Tavares. He's ready. Here's the first offering. That's popped up. And this is going to work out for him. It's a base hit. The throw to the plate. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Wow, that's a baker's dozen. 13 runs right there, and they can't do anything wrong at the plate. I'm no expert, but I would have to bet that the manager would love to save some of those runs for the next game. Regardless, there's some happy men in that dugout.
Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. And he'll be back in standing up. To the plate now, J.J. Fink, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. 3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game. Ball one. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. To 1-2 now. Now a move over to first. And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. 4 runs here in this half inning. Runner goes for second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Not in time. He's in there at second.
Well, they threw over there multiple times thinking he was going to try to swipe that bag, so they were onto him, but he just waited it out and took off when he had the chance. Nice job of base running there.
And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So it's 4 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and a man left. 6th, 7th, and 8th place hitters scheduled. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And
Rockies, the third baseman,
Elvis Presley is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager.
Your attention, please. Now pitching.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Presley.
Fouled away. Grounded up the first baseline. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now back.
Next for the Rockies is the DH, Jonathan Scope. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Out in front of it, strike one. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. High in the air out to center field. Davis is there, and quickly 2 are gone here, and it's not looking good for the home 9.
Now batting. Right
In
field.
now, Josh Reddick. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Swing and a liner. Foul. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Swing and a liner. And that'll get down for a 2-out single.
I know the score's out of hand right here, but I've never met a big league ball player that's going to give away an at-bat in any game ever. Nice piece of hitting right there, staying within yourself and grabbing you a knock.
Ezra Montalvo is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. Throw not nearly in time as he reaches it first.
Hey, this game is close right here, but I'll take you inside the mindset even if it was a blowout. I know the team's down to their final out, but you'll be hard-pressed to ever find an offensive player give away an AB. Nice infield single right there to keep the line moving.
Hit softly down the line at first, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Last strike now for Colorado, and it's 1-2 to the Wizard.
Lane 12, 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Still a ball and 2 strikes. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, that wasn't exactly a nail-biter, but it's always nice when you can get an offensive explosion like that and save your closer for another day. A comfortable victory.
13-2 is the rather one-sided final tally. The Bacon led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Lucas Mudd earns win number 7 on the season. Patrick Corbin couldn't escape the 4th inning as he slapped with the loss. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.